What's going on, guys? T-Mart here. Welcome back to another episode of MLB 16 Road to the Show. Check out this batting average spread. Doing well, hovering around 500. Last episode just absolutely dropped the ball and ended our hitting streak. I'm kind of upset about it. But anyway, today we're going to be taking on the Dodgers, the Oklahoma City Dodgers. And I think it's game 4 of 4 for the series. So we're going to see if we can close this thing out with a win. Right now we're batting 367, which isn't too bad. I'll take that. We're batting the 5th position. I'd like to do a little bit better, and we'll see if we can take these guys down. They're a good team, honestly. It's going to be tough, but I believe. Let's get it, boys.
Coverage of minor league baseball
Here we go.
on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league.
Tour around the minor leagues. Let's get it.
Game set between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Colorado Springs Sky Sox.
The Colorado Springs Sky Sox. I'm going to have to get a t-shirt of that for the series. That's actually not a bad idea. I might have to look into that. All right, so it looks like we have no outs. Top the first. Got a guy in first base. We're going to second. We're turning 2. Full count.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. And this goes right past him at short.
Not the best opening play, Trev. I hope they don't score. Please don't score.
Steps in for his.
They didn't end up scoring. Wow, we got out of that somehow. All right, here we go. 2 outs. Got guys on first and second base. 2-seam cutter, 4-seam, and a changeup. Let's get it.
First pitch, here it comes.
Outside.
And this is just off the outside corner for.
I want to know how to dive for balls. Granted, I'm going to pause it real quick. We probably should have been able to get that if I wasn't talking and not really paying attention. If you guys know how to dive for balls, it used to be R2, I thought. I thought it was R2 last year. I can't figure out how to do it this year. I don't know if you're supposed to use Showtime or what.
I hope we get another close game like that here.
It's sharply
yes, let's go. That's an RBI. Get home, baby.
And being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's
there it is.
The plate.
All right, we're on the board. You're welcome, team. Good stuff, Trev.
At the plate, Hernan Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity.
Hernan Perez. We got 2 outs, so we're going to be running on pretty much everything.
There goes the runner. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Vesperis is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
Not going to work. All right.
Hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
It's not bad. Ooh, this guy's batting 600. Got a guy on second base. We're just going to first to close out the inning.
Hit into the outfield.
With this half the
Here
inning,
comes
at least.
The payoff pitch. Grounded to short. Money.
Not going to help that 600 today, boy.
The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove.
I pressed R2 a little bit too early. We're fine. We're all right.
So striding in.
Force out. First or second. Just get this play, Trev. Holy cow. 2.
Run just 90 feet away at third.
2 numbskull mistakes right there. All right, let's make sure it's in there. There it is. That's how you get him out. We're keeping our 1-0 lead.
All as the inning is over.
My goodness, that was scary. All right, got a guy in second base and 1 out.
Stands in following
the same pitcher, nothing too crazy. 2-seam, 4-seam, cutter, and changeup. This is all straight pitches. Just gotta watch out for the off speed.
Probably gets him home.
I don't like the away.
Target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Ha! It's the right one. Strike 2.
He's fallen behind 0-2.
I don't really like the high pitches or the super low pitches. I like it to be a little bit more in the middle.
Fly ball heading for the alley.
That's in the gap. That's in the gap all day. Let's go. Another ribby.
Into the gap. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull in.
They had some nice relays there. A nice little cutoff, man. We weren't going to make third. All right, back on the defensive side of the ball, boys. Let's get it. We're up 2-0, both of which were courtesy of boy. Let's get it. All right, going to an easy play to first here. Just make sure not get too anxious about getting that ball off. You don't have to be too quick about it. We haven't played this game in a little bit. I play games in batches, you guys know, so it's been a couple of days. That's why I'm a little rusty starting off here. But here we go. Same pitcher, got a guy on first base. We're up 3-0 with 2 outs.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another
2 outs. Get down.
This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty.
Some decent contact, but not going to be enough.
That ends the inning.
That was
no runs here.
A quick at bat. Just first pitch, just out. All right, here we go, boys.
Money
2 for 3 in the day. Another chance to extend our lead.
here in inning number 7.
4-seam slider and a changeup.
It can be
Interesting.
discouraging to see
Let's look for that
opportunities
4-seam.
late in a ball game go untapped.
Ripped down the line. This gets foul.
Little early on that.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
A little bit late there.
Pitch
Ah!
and hit in the air.
Cut that one off.
Is
I mean, those were all decent pitches. It's not like anything was super out of the zone. I usually swing on the first pitch of an at-bat, but that's because it's usually a decent pitch. Like, when it's severely outside, I don't swing. But, like, the game gives you a lot of good pitches to swing at, which is why I swing at so many. All right, here we go. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th.
into the
I could be the game winner here.
And here's a slider that runs in.
Not going to swing at that bad boy. We're going for power swings here, boys. 4-seam slider sinker. We're hoping for that 4-seam straight down the middle. Crack it for a home run. Game over.
Get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Swing and a miss.
Very early on that one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. To the
All right, power swing, but it gets us a base hit.
And he's got his 3rd.
We're going to steal second on the next play. We're going to put ourselves in scoring position, and then hopefully a single.
Has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough in.
Base hit.
It's called no double.
And we'll have to.
Oh, he struck out.
3
I
and
was going to say, if we were on second and a single base hit came along, we would be able to
run home
to score,
and that
but
means free base.
it's not going to happen. Ooh, what happened? We didn't play anymore. We ended up losing 8-4, and not a single play to me came in the top of the 10th. That's crazy. All right, well,
Up here, what do you say we name this guy
GG, boys.
as the recipient?
I was wanting to end the game on a solid note, or end the series on a solid note and get a nice win to walk away with, but
He winds up with a
I guess my team didn't have that same idea. I felt like we had a pretty good game personally.
these guys to victory.
Our defense at the start could have been a little bit better, but I mean, it didn't lead to any runs, and we hit well, 3 for 5, with a couple of RBIs. Can't really ask for much more.
For more, get those smartphones and tablets
But,
out and over to theshownation.com.
All right, we're gonna have to go back to the main menu, and we are gonna take on our next series. I'll see you guys there. This is gonna be fantastic. We have the Sky Sox against the Zephyrs, both of which are 17 and 15. So this is gonna be a series, boys. I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna see if we can really kind of step it up, start putting the team on our back, and see if we can really start getting some solid wins. Because I don't know, 17 and 15, above 500 is good. I'd like to be a little bit better than that, though.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air
Let's
as
get
we
it, boys.
continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight, it's the first of 4 between the Colorado Springs Sky Sox and the New Orleans Zephyrs.
The New Orleans Zephyrs, all right.
Well, they're going to have to hit some gappers
Let's
out
get
there
it.
because they are dead last in stolen bases. They can't run. If they're not going to
we
rely
go.
on any speed, they
Batting 400 the last 4 games.
production and drive in guys with extra base hits.
We got this. Top the second, 1 out. 2-seam splitter, changeup, curveball, and a slider.
Chop foul.
Why is my phone ringing?
Strike 1.
It's an 866 number. What the heck is that?
That's over, but low. It's a
That one was close.
swing and a liner toward the gap.
Where is? Oh, wow. I lost it for a second. All right. Starting off the game with a nice little double.
Going to second. Man, this will
In there, baby.
play than I thought.
We got them
2
wheels.
bases.
That was actually a really good throw, though. All right, here we go. So we have 1 out, and we're on second base. We could potentially get a score here.
If he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire
Tag up.
complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Flores comes on now.
I was hoping it was going to be a little bit deeper in the outfield, and we were going to be able to tag up, but it was very shallow center.
Here's a look at the Zephyrs on
It's not where you want it.
Jake Elmore. will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in
Come on, baby.
yesterday's ball game.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance.
Oh, look at the diving stop. And now he bobbles it on the transfer, and they won't get anyone.
Oh my gosh, I was worried. We were extremely aggressive right there. Probably a little bit more aggressive than we needed to be.
As he scrambles to his feet, he forgets.
Dude, what a play, and then he just chokes.
To be the baseball. So this should go down as an infield.
All right, here we go.
Nori Hara.
Let's go. We need a base hit here. I don't think it's going to happen. He's 0-2. This is a strikeout. 100% a strikeout.
Out in
Nope.
front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left.
Dang it.
Gillespie is there, and he puts this one away for the...
He's going to make that play. All right, well, we put in our fair share of work there. We'll see if we can have a little bit better luck next time. But here we go. Bottom of the second. Let's get it, boys.
6 in last night's contest.
Oh, you look for a guy to produce? He's got...
R1 to catch. What the heck?
Makes the stop. The throw. Not in time.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Dude, okay, I'm a little bit confused. We've had that pop up before, and I never knew what it was. So that's what a showtime play is. You want to press R1 as fast as possible, and then honestly, I forgot that I had to charge up the throw to first because I was entranced with watching the slow-mo. But here we go. All right, nobody out. Got a guy on first base.
Bring him in.
Tap the 4th. Down by 1.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Good timing, and I predicted down to the right. I did this right here. I don't know why he didn't hit that.
Not cheated on that.
All these stupid low pitches, dude. It's hard to judge if they're going to be
To the plate on that.
low in the zone or way too low.
Remember, the slide step does 2 things for you.
Especially with that sidearm.
Ball quicker so he can throw a guy out.
Dude, I don't. You guys know, if some of you guys, if you're veterans of the series, I hate sidearm pitchers. I cannot stand sidearm pitchers. Here we go. We're up by 1, top the 5th, 1 out. Got guys in first and second. Let's make something of this, Trev. Focus on the ball, not the pitcher, I guess. Get down.
Gillespie.
Not going to be enough. That was a solid hit.
One down in left center.
But yeah, dude, when they come under, like, it makes their low throws so hard to predict.
Xavier Scruggs.
All right, Xavier Scruggs.
Flew out his last time up. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly.
Got him. Couldn't really see because the up.
Ball game as the inning is
Just a little bit in the way.
the tying run comes across.
All right, boys. Here we go. 2-2.
Big Daddy
Top the 8th.
will stand
1 out.
in. He flew out his last time up.
Forcing curveball slider splitter. New pitcher. Thank you.
First pitch on
Pitcher
its
number
way.
9.
In
Ooh.
there, strike 1.
Just
That was a good pitch.
chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And that's
I don't swing at the stupid
specialty pitches. If you
fastball down the middle.
let him dip out of the
But then I swing at the jump. Trev, you gotta focus, buddy.
And this is
Holy cow, that's 2 strikeouts this game. We're really kind of dropping the ball.
Sam Oda.
All right, let's turn 2.
Grounded out his last time through.
Or wait, no, people are on second and third.
Strikes, and now the 0-2 to short. And that is through into left as he.
I don't know how to dive.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. And not in time as the second run.
I don't know how to dive. I don't know how to catch that. That's going to be game, I think.
Up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our top player of the game award?
Let's play one more.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll
All right, guys.
runner at first.
Ooh, whoa, what?
In the inning.
We're pinch hitting? Top the 7th in the next game with a guy on first base, 4-seam slider, splitter, curveball, changeup. Wow.
To short.
Get through. Yes! Coming up clutch in the pinch hit situation. Not necessarily clutch. It wasn't the best hit in the world, but
With 2 gone.
at least it was a hit. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what our boy here can do.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. Throw comes quick.
Bases loaded. Uh-oh, boys.
Hold up at third with
Come on. 0-1. Something is happening on this play. He's putting the bat in the ball. Let's go.
Now this is on the ground to second.
No.
Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Alfonso Delgado.
Please tell me we didn't lose another game. Oh my gosh, we just lost 2 in a row. All right, you know what? I feel like today is not our day. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. We're going to take on this 2 kind of like trail end games of this series against the Zephyrs, and we're going to get 2 wins. I'm going to do my darndest to make sure that happens. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.
Probably could have given this